mai, kake mai, no mai hoki mai anō ki te kauta. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are going to make key lime pie. It is so delicious and so simple. And I got a nomination from Esther, and she spoke about Jason and Ashley, and they were about to get married in March, but they've had to postpone due to the fact that their bridesmaids are stuck in Ahitereiria, Australia. So they need some pie and they need it real quick. Key lime pie is made with key limes. I don't know where you find them, so they're just little ones from Aotearoa, and they will be just fine. So with this pie, I start with the filling. It's super simple to put together, and then we go back to the base. So let's get started. Koinei ngā kai, ka whakamahia e tātou. Here are the ingredients you need. Kia kotahi me te haurua kokonui kiri raimi, 1.5 tablespoons of lime zest. Kia rua hautoru kapu wai raimi māuta, 2/3 of a cup of fresh lime juice. Kia kotahi kēnā miraka nako, 1 can of condensed milk. Kia hau whā kokoiti tote, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Kia rua hiki, 2 eggs size 6. Kia rua tōhua hiki, 2 egg yolks. Me mahi kahi te tātou. Let's make some custard. So, first into our bowl we add our kiri raimi. Zest that on in, 1.5 tablespoons. And then we juice our raimi. These ones were terrible, but you can use better ones. Add your wai raimi into the bowl. And now it's time for our miraka nako. Me tā whiri ngā kai. Stir the ingredients. In goes our tote, and now onto our hiki. We add one at a time and stir in between each addition. Moving on to our tōhua hiki, we want to separate 2 eggs and add our yolks into our custard. Me tā whiri anō. Stir it again. So that is simply how you make your filling. It is that easy. We just leave it, it goes a little bit thick as you leave it to rest, and all those beautiful lime flavours infuse the condensed milk. And don't forget to keep your whakakahu hiki, your egg whites, because we're going to do something fun with them later. But for now, let us turn to our base. Kia kotahi rau rua te kaumā rima karamu pihi ki te wheatie, 125 grams of wheat biscuits. Kia hau whā kapu kokonati pūti, 1/4 of a cup of desiccated coconut. Kia rima te kau karamu pata kua rewa, 50 grams of melted butter. Kia kotahi kokoiti iho hūpere, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. So, add your pihi ki te wheatie and kokonati pūti into the tā whiro, our food processor, and give it a good whiz until you get quite a fine crumb. Looking good. Ka pai, now add your pata kua rewa, your melted butter. Whiz it for about 15 to 20 seconds until it roughly comes together, and then you want to press it into a 20 centimetre tart tin. Press your konga pihi kete, your biscuit crumb, using a measuring cup I found really good. Press it in nice and tight, and then it goes into a 160 degree oven for 15 minutes until golden, like so. Now give your kahitete raimi, your lime custard, a little stir, and then pour it straight into the base after it's cooled for about 5 minutes. Now we bake it gently in a 160 degree oven for 30 minutes, and voila. Māma noi ho te mahi ne, super easy to do, and our pie is all finished. So what you want to do is cool it down in the tin. When it's cool, put it in the refrigerator, and you want to do it for at least 4 hours, but I think to get the best possible flavour, you want to do it overnight. Now you could cover this in cream and maybe put over a little bit of lime zest, but because we've got our 2 whakakahu hiki, our egg whites left over, I'm going to make some meringue and do it 2 ways to bling this baby out. Kia rua whakakahu hiki, 2 egg whites. Kia hau whā kokoiti kirimi tata, 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Kia haurua kapu huka one, 1/2 cup of caster sugar. Kia kotahi kokoiti iho hūpere, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. He kini tote, a pinch of salt. Ka pai, so let's make our meringue. First we add our whakakahuhiaki into a bowl and whip until it starts to get lovely and foamy, and then we add our kirimi tata. Once you've got soft peaks, start adding in your huka one, and you just want to keep whipping it and adding a tablespoon or so at a time, and then you'll get this beautiful silky meringue. Look at that, looking good. Now it's time to add our flavourings, our iho hūpere and our tote. Whip for 1 more minute. And then pipe it on, baby. Flash. Slowing it down. 2 rows of beautiful torched meringue. Look how pretty that is. Now with the rest of the meringue, just spread it out onto some baking paper and bake in an 80-degree oven for 1.5 hours. And then you get these shards. Look how cool they are. And add it to your pie. Boom. Too good. Now we add our kākono pamakaranete, our pomegranate seeds, and raupua puti puti. Some little flower petals. Too good. Huarite te pai, mo te kai. The pie is ready to eat and to share and to celebrate with. Now just a little bit of a note, with these meringue shards, only add them just before you're serving so that they stay lovely and crisp. To Ashley and Jason, we hope that everything goes really well with your wedding celebrations and your preparations, and we hope that your bridesmaids and everybody can come over and celebrate with you when you set another date. Engari mo tēnei wā, ko oti te mahi, tēnā rau atu koe mo te mātakitaki mai. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again. Mai tōku kauta ki tō kauta, ki ki ana ki te aroha. Tāwhiri, stir. Me tāwhiri ngā kai, stir the ingredients. Me tāwhiri anō, stir again. Māngaro, tasty. He pai māngaro tēnei, this pie is so tasty. When juicing limes goes wrong. So disappointing. I'm literally going to be here all day. What the heck is going on? Oh my gosh, look, where's the juice?